Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How's everything there?
Well, anyway, welcome to Simply Don, the the Twitch channel. Simply Don, the Twitch channel. Hi, I'm Don Barris, and for some reason, it seems everybody, young America, wants to tune in and get their Twitch shows here on Simply Don, the Twitch channel. We have what I consider one of my favorite shows ever. Uh, It stars the host is Beauty Girl Beyond All Beauty Girls. Of course, on the show, we have the best, whatever he is, Old Man G.
Hey there.
Anyway, here she is, your host of the Mary Jane Show. This is Mary Jane.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Mary Jane Show. Thank you for sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us. Here on The Mary Jane Show, let me introduce the people that are here with me. I present
Did you introduce Old Man G yet?
interruption. You're not supposed to speak till I introduce you.
Oh, well, I kind of opened the show already, so they know who I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, the inventor and host of all things Simply Dawn, I present to you the legendary Dawn Bears. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you,
Hi,
Mary
Dawn.
Jane. Hi, Mary Jane. Have you introduced Old Man G yet?
No, I haven't. That's next.
Don't forget.
Ladies and
Don't
gentlemen,
forget to say he's the best in the business.
best moderator in the business and a favorite right here on the Mary Jane Show, I present to you Omenji. Bravo!
Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
Hey,
I
Old
slid through
Man.
the door like Kramer from Seinfeld, but you couldn't see me because I have my camera on. But
Okay.
I did the wacky neighbor entrance.
yay! Very exciting. Well, today on the Mary Jane Show, we will start with opening show banter. First of all, Omenji, is it just my computer or are we not on YouTube?
I think we're on YouTube. Somebody's chatting. Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Okay, then I'm lagging here. So, um, we will start with opening show banter, very exciting, and then we will slide into mid-show banter, where there will be sports updates from the Mary Jane Six Pack from every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Pretty Girls Show. Then one of its key featured elements, besides Pretty Girls getting together to talk about pretty girl things, is the Mary Jane Six Pack. And so we'll get some sports updates and play-by-plays by the legendary sports announcer Don Barris. We will get
Hold
our
on.
2 minute
Hold on.
warning.
Hold on. I'm not a legendary sports announcer. Don't
Here
lie.
you are.
If people have been telling you that, who are they? We'll fight them.
Uh,
And I want to say one thing real quick, Mary Jane. Hollywood Harry was here last week, and he did not let us do any banter at all. He just straight rolled through the show, like with no distinctions or anything. So just another knock on Hollywood Harry. I just want to point that out.
Is he coming back today?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're here, so he's probably scared.
Oh,
And he should be. I think a lot of people are getting a little tired of Hollywood Harry's bullshit. There, I said it.
Somebody had to.
Hello, everybody.
or was Hollywood Harry just auditioning to replace the Mary Jane Show on Simply Don the Twitch network with the Hollywood Harry Show?
He's never going to get that.
But was that possibly his intention? Oh, and hello to our Hi-Fi Protege on Twitch and YouTube. Hello to Big G Little Wayne. And we have Damon Brown, and we have uh several other people. Thank you all for joining us right here on the Mary Jane Show. So, in opening show banter, I would like to thank you all for joining last week, and I apologize I was not able to make it. I was busy with a pretty girl photo shoot, and so I don't know how Hollywood Harry snuck in on the Mary Jane show, even though he is always invited to join the Mary Jane show. I just don't know why he thought he could like slide in and replace me.
If I remember correctly, there was some like chatter before he showed up, and it sounded like Russians or something, and then all of a sudden he was here. So I don't. I'm not saying anything, but
Wow.
it could have been a hacking.
Don, can you confirm or deny that?
I remember hearing that. I just don't know what to think. We live in a crazy world.
I mean, I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what they were saying, but there was definitely chatter.
Okay, very good. Do we have any Oh, so we'll go around the room with questions. Don, what is your highlight of this lovely Saturday afternoon thus far?
The University of Michigan won against Nebraska.
Thank you. Omanji, what is your highlight of this lovely Saturday afternoon thus far?
Let me think. Well, doing this is one of them. I haven't really done a whole lot yet today, so I'll go ahead and put this down as my answer.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Big G Little Wayne says it's the Colts year. Danny Dimes is the real deal! Exclamation, exclamation. And then he says, holler Mary Jane. Hello.
Can I
He
just
says,
say,
"Hola."
keep your fucking opinions about the Colts to yourself. This is all about Detroit Lions here, right, Mary Jane?
Okay. We have a question from Hi-Fi. Question, is the Mary Jane six-pack considered a Mary Jane show? Question mark. No, the Mary Jane six-pack is a segment on the Pretty Girl Show every single Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well, explain what it is, because this is a show where pretty girls get together and talk about pretty girl things.
Friday night is. And
Yeah,
a little bit of sports betting.
back
We have Commissioner Terry Greenbeans, who requested he was doing very bad with gambling. I think he was on his way to having both knees broken and probably some hands and a skull fracture from his degenerate gambling habits. And Mary Jane saved the day by doing a few picks for him. And that evolved into the Mary Jane six pack, where Mary Jane picks games and the degenerate gambler um uh uh does that. We also now have Hollywood Harry, a professional degenerate gambler as well, slash sports picker. And he gives his picks. And we also have um everybody participating in the Pretty Girls show doing picks. But mine, Mary Jane, are the only ones that the commissioner, Terry Greenbeans, requested. And then today on the Mary Jane show, since it is a segment named Mary Jane Six Pack on the Friday Night Pretty Girls show, every single Friday night right here on twitch.tv/simply on the Twitch, 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Then today, Don's way of participating in the Mary Jane show, besides just being pretty and showing off his pretty girl mustache, is he wants to give sports updates and sometimes do sports play-by-plays only in mid-show banter. We have a comment. I don't know if this is good or bad. DJ Chris Rowley says, Josh Allen is a Daniel Jones wannabe. I have picks I want to make if this is weekly. Yes. That's not on this show. That's the Friday night Pretty Girls show.
Was it 9:30 p.m. Pacific?
Yes, Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time?
Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific, that's specific.
I think 9 o'clock is pretty specific, or 9:30.
Oh no, I don't know if this is okay to say. Big G Little Wayne says to Don, bad news, bud. The Bobby Lane curse was extended an additional 35 years when they traded Stafford for Goff.
Okay.
Then they're laughing.
No, okay. All right. I will address that. I did know a little bit about the Bobby Lane curse, but to say it was extended when they traded Matthew Stafford to the Rams for Goff. First of all, Goff was on a team. He was the number one pick overall. First guy drafted. A lot went into him. He came there, did not do badly. Second year quarterback, the Los Angeles Rams to the Super Bowl. So he came, but what he was with was a bunch of fucking veterans. And because when he started fucking up, the quarterback gets the blame, and he was getting the blame from all these all pros and all these guys that have been around the league for a long time. And it was a very difficult situation. I truly believe his head was fucked up. The Rams needed somebody to take that team because they had the talent. They wanted somebody that could lead them at quarterback. They needed somebody. They traded Forrest Stafford with the Lions. They gave him Goff. I wasn't upset with that at all. I don't see how that could be a curse. It actually, you saw Goff last year, and hopefully this Monday he does well. But the other day, he was playing like he did last year. And I don't think he's hurt the Lions at all. I think that, do you need somebody that's going to be the leader? If he's the 12th best quarterback in the league, he's doing fine. They got a good running game. They got some good receivers. Hopefully their defense plays. I know they fucked up their offensive line, but I think that they are coming back. They had a great game last weekend. Let's hope they play well against the Ravens Monday night.
Thank you. And that was Don Barris's opinion of sports stuff. Big G Little Wayne says, I'm just fucking with you, Don, comma. It was a good trade because of age.
It wouldn't have mattered if Goff came there and he wasn't, but he's playing like he did when he was in college. He's playing exactly the way he did. He is a good player. Just get the job done. So, Big G Little Wayne, I'm sorry, but you were wrong, and you were wrong. The reason you were wrong coming on this show and saying that the Lions had a curse on them.
Okay, but he is welcome. He is a regular watcher and supporter, and we appreciate him being here and enjoying.
There's very few people that are not allowed back here ever.
He's fine as long as he just doesn't disparage your Lions or the Tigers or
Pistons.
Red Wings.
Pistons and the Red Wings.
Not the bloody vaginas. Or Pistons. Oh, DJ Chris Rowley, we don't take money. The betting happens somewhere else. We just throw out picks. And you can see them Friday night, every single Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here.
And you're free to bet along with us if you'd like. Just bet responsibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would advise against listening to what anybody says on this show.
What about Marianne Peterson?
Marianne,
She's a good bettor.
She's more of a singer poet.
Didn't she go 4-2 the other day though?
I don't know what she did. Did she?
I think so, yeah. Monica Lopez is here. She says, hi, Don, Mary Jane, Old Man G, everyone. Hello to you.
Hello, Monica Lopez. Hello. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for contributing so lovely last night on the Pretty Girl Show.
Mm-hmm. And Big G Little Wayne has made an offering, Don, to make up for it. He says Night Train Lane is my favorite all-time player. That has to count for something.
He really is?
That's what he says. That's a cool name. I believe it.
He was a cornerback for the Lions.
When did he play? I remember his name, but I don't remember anything about him.
I think the earlier 60s, am I not mistaken? Maybe the late 50s, early 60s. Can you help me out with that, Big G Little Wayne?
What was Night Train Lane's position?
Cornerback.
Okay. What does that mean? Did he put the ball in the hole ever?
Yeah.
He's like the opposite of a wide receiver. Like you use a cornerback to stop a wide receiver, theoretically.
Okay. Follow-up question. What is a wide receiver?
Like a guy they throw the ball to.
On offense.
Okay, interruption from the chat. Big G Little Wayne says he invented bump and run coverage. CB.
Yeah, we know he's a CB. The question that I asked is, when did he play?
He was a rookie in 52.
So, like I said, the 50s and
Mhm.
the early 60s.
60 to 65 with the Lions, and then he retired.
And he invented bump and run coverage, whatever that
But what
means.
did he? Didn't he play for the Lions all the time, or did he play for somebody else?
He was a Ram for 2 seasons, or maybe one season. It says 52 to 53, and then Chicago Cardinals from 54 to 59, and then Lions from 60 to 65.
So his biggest stretch was the Lions.
Yeah, when
And
they
it was
talk
after
about
he had a lot of
all-time Lion greats, his name is always mentioned.
Mhm.
Don, are you familiar with the bump and run coverage?
Yes.
Mhm.
Would you like to explain that?
Uh, it's unnecessary. You're not going
Am
to
I the
understand.
only one that doesn't understand it?
All right, and I don't even. You, the defensive back comes up and hits, and it used to be a lot because now they'll call a penalty on you if you alter the. But a quarterback would come up and smash the wide receiver, and uh, like as part of a play, and that would make it hard for him to go out. But then he would just chase that guy wherever he went.
Yeah, a lot of quarterback wide receiver plays are based on timing. So, like if you bump the receiver before he gets a chance to start his route, then it messes up the timing.
But maybe when he was there, they really could smash the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah, almost every tackle back in the day would be a penalty now, I think. Martian Bigfoot's here, says hello, Mary Jane. Hello, Dawn. Hello to you, Martian Bigfoot.
Hello, Martian Bigfoot.
And I believe at one point you could harass the receiver all the way down the field, maybe, and now it's like a 5 yard penalty or 5 yard. You can't touch them after they go 5 yards or something like that. Maybe different now.
Okay, here's a little trivia for you. Babe Ruth and Shohei Ohtani threw their first 1,008 games. Home runs, Babe Ruth had 256. Ohtani had 275. Hits, Babe Ruth had 1,120. Ohtani 1,039. Pitcher wins. Babe Ruth was at 667. Ohtani 661. But hitting your 50th home run on the same day you pitch 5 innings of no hit baseball. That's pretty fucking impressive. I don't think I could do that.
Oh, thank you. We have a new commenter. A Smith says, looking beautiful, Mary Jane.
Thank you.
And I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this was after couple comments from Big G Little Wayne. Hits were more vicious than Butkus. Night Train still holds the all-time single season INT record.
What was it? 11? Is it 11?
I'll check. You can answer before me if you want. I'll just check as well.
And we have a hi-fi says Babe Ruth was fueled with whiskey, burgers, and hookers.
14?
14. Wow.
I think as a rookie he had 14. I'm not sure if that's the record. Let me see. Yeah, it does. Okay.
And what's strange, would they play 11, 12 games, 10 games?
Yeah, that's a good question too. Let's see. He played 12 games in 52 and had 14 picks for 298 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jesus
Wow.
Christ. He had 157 in his career. That's
Yeah, I
more
mean,
catches than some people have.
see, it's funny because the Detroit Lions, they really take claim to him. I didn't know he played for other teams. But they take it as like one of their all-time greats. I wonder how he did with like the Rams, the 2 years with the Rams. Did he have a lot of interceptions?
He had 17 in 2 years.
Oh, yep. 17 is the number coming up in the chat. Tyler Durton, Don, how much for the mustache? Question mark.
I'm not selling it.
He had 21 picks in Detroit.
In 6 years, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, in 5 years, he didn't have any as last year. 60 through 64 he had. It says he played 7 games, but he doesn't have any interceptions at all. So
Oh, Big G Little Wayne says, I gave him 3 extra, my bad, LOL. He said 17. So 16, 15, 14 it is?
it was 14 in 1 year, but 17 for his Rams career.
Okay. No, both 13 and 17, or just 17 total in the whole life?
He had 14 1 year and then 3 the next.
Got it.
So 17 total for the Rams and 14 in one season. Which going from 14 to 3 has got to be kind of a bummer for him. He probably felt kind of bummed out about that.
When do we get into mid-show banter?
I think we have about 3 more minutes. We don't have a countdown clock from opening show banter to mid-show banter.
Correct.
So it's at my discretion.
Okay. But we've gone through 21 minutes, almost 22, and we're not at mid-show banter.
Who's the one complaining? The one that was 10 minutes late on the Mary Jane show?
You mean the person? Well, why was I late? As usual, you're either not showing up because you've blown us off for a model shoot, or you just decide to come whenever you want. And today, what time did we start? 10 minutes late, maybe 20 minutes late.
10 minutes late.
10 minutes
but
late,
I did
yeah.
not walk in the door 10 minutes after.
I just figured you guys were practicing for your next model shoot or something.
Can I tell you this? Mary Jane does not invite me to any of her model shoots.
When did this start?
It's been going on all along. If you don't
Didn't you go to the last one?
No.
I thought for sure you were there. Where did those cool pictures come from? Are those just your OnlyFans things?
Those are just pictures of her. If you look at that, none of those shots, her fingernails, her typewriter, her shoes,
Yep.
none of those had me in it.
You weren't wearing a beret.
That was her.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me then. Sorry.
See. I can share a picture. Hold on.
How can you share a picture?
I'll just hold it up.
We have a question from Big G Lil Wayne about all-time Tigers lineups. Would you like a question, Don?
Yes.
Does Bobby Higginson have a starting spot on the all-time Tigers lineup?
No.
No?
No.
Who's Bobby Higginson for those who don't know?
He was an outfielder for the Tigers. I don't know if it was like in the 90s, late 80s. I just know he was on the team. Why don't you tell us when he was on the team? Early 2000s.
See, here you are. Here you are. That's you, Don.
That is not me.
It looks like you're OnlyFans.
No. First of all, Mary Jane, since I've become so successful as a foot model on my OnlyFans page, Mary Jane does that, I think.
Oh. See, I could have sworn that was you.
No, wait till you see the face. That's Mary Jane.
Oh, okay.
What did she do? Make a mistake? Oh my! Hi, my name's Mary Jane and I'm a girl. Why'd you stop it?
That's it. That's it for that clip. That was the typing clip. See the sound?
You don't think I could have been in the background in that picture?
You could have been over there by that fan.
I was
Oh,
not
I'm glad
invited.
you brought up the fan, Omanji. I'm glad you brought up the fan, Omanji. That
Thank you.
fan also matches my shoes, typewriter, nails, and beret.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it for one goddamn second.
It is true.
I don't see a fan.
I'm zooming in. Hold on. That's half the fan with the shoes.
I don't see the fan.
It's to the right hand side by Mary Jane's thumb.
Yeah, but it's half a fan.
That's because you weren't there to hold it in this in frame, I think,
You
right?
know, I wasn't invited. I don't know if I mentioned that to you.
I'm just having a hard time believing it's all right. It's just not really registering.
Okay,
Tyler Durden says some people would pay a lot of money for a mustache like that.
I think they would. You're goddamn right they would.
Big G Little Wayne says, I disagree. Higgins was the only bright spot on those perennial losing teams. LOL.
Perennial losing teams. Again, Big G, Lil Wayne, I appreciate you talking to
And
me. But when I ask you a question, why can't you be part of the conversation? It takes forever to get to you. I said, what years did he play? I said, was it super late 80s, 90s,
I can tell you.
2000?
It's you want me to tell you?
Sure.
His debut was the April 26th, 1995 for the Tigers, and his last appearance was May 5th, 2005 for the Tigers.
Yeah. Well, is he an all-time player? No.
He hit 272 career, which isn't too bad, is it?
It's
I
not
mean, it's not stellar, but
terrible, but you know what? Let's look at the other. Let's look at. He's an outfielder. Let's look at the other outfielders. Uh, do you throw off Al Kaline off that team? Hall of Famer Al Kaline. Do you throw out Chet Lemon out of that? Do you get rid of Mickey Stanley? Do you get rid of Willie Horton? Do you get rid of I said
why are you
Chet.
getting rid of people? Is there a limit?
Well, there's only three per an all-time team. They would like take the best players at each position and put them in there. And how many outfielders have I named right there?
A
Uh,
lot. And there must have been a little lag. He
Kurt
did come
Gibson.
back with
Kurt Gibson. You ever
late
heard?
90s, early 2000s.
Have you ever heard of Kurt Gibson?
Who are you talking to?
You, Mary Jane.
No, I don't know. You're saying you're rambling. You're making a list, and it's about as relevant as when Schizo would make lists.
Okay. Old Man G. Do you know what I'm talking about?
yes.
So my uh, list is more relevant than when Schizo was talking.
I do have an all-time Tigers list from something called Detroit Sports Nation. I don't know how official it is, but it
Uh,
was posted May 5th or May 21st of this year.
okay, let me see if I can guess. Uh, Alan Trammell at shortstop, Lou Whitaker at second.
Hmm.
Now let's see here. First base, you could go Norm Cash. You could go Miguel Cabrera. You could go Darrell Evans. Third base, you could go Aurelio Rodriguez. By the way, during mid-show banner, I don't know if it's going on yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Mary Jane Show's mid-show banter starting now. Hello, Don. Welcome to the Mary Jane Show mid-show banter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the players. We have the legendary Don Barris, an inventor of all things simply done. Um, Applaud for Don Barris. Hello, Don. How are you today?
Uh, I think I'm okay. I would like to. Yeah, Ty Cobb would be another outfielder, but does Ty Cobb replace, or does Bobby Higgins replace Ty Cobb in the all-time Detroit Tigers outfield?
Also,
Hank Greenberg, Cecil Fielder was a first baseman. Yeah.
Hank Greenberg.
All right. So give me the Tigers all-time
Who
team.
was the pitcher that was so good back in the day? Question mark.
Denny McLain was 31-6. I don't think anybody's gonna get 31 wins.
And there's a word Larson question mark question mark.
Don Larson pitched, but he didn't play for the Tigers.
Hold on, time out. For mid-show banter, I would like to also introduce best moderator in the business, Omanji. Applaud. Hello, Omanji. How are you today?
Hi, Mary Jane. Thanks for introducing me into mid-show banter.
Thank you very much. And now back to Don saying words.
Well, the words I'm going to say is a question for Old Man G. He said he had the all-time list from some group.
Yes.
What were they by position?
Oh, we have one more for the chat. Sorry to interrupt, Omanji. We have McLean. And now all
No,
words.
they didn't. No, I already mentioned Denny McLain.
Okay, good.
He went 31-6 in 1968.
Fine. All words from everybody aside, and now you can go back to the list Don requested, Omanji.
Can we go back to the list?
Yeah, this is in batting order, but it has their position as well. But at number one, they have Alan Trammell at shortstop. Number two, Ty Cobb, center field. Number three, Miguel Cabrera, first base. Number four, Hank Greenberg at DH. Five, Al Kaline at right field. Kaline, sorry. Six, Willie Horton at left field. Seven, George Kell at third base. Eight, Lou Whitaker at second base. And nine, Bill Freehan at Freehan at
yeah. I would have
catcher.
said him or Lance Parrish at catcher. I think I hit just about everybody there.
And they have
except third base, but I never went to third base.
Hold on, Don. Obanji has more. Yes.
they also have Justin Verlander as the starting pitcher. Would you have him or Danny McLain?
Danny McLain was a back-to-back Cy Young Award winner, so he had his time. But then he got thrown out of the league for gambling, went to prison, and put on weight because all he do is drink Pepsi. And
in prison?
Before prison.
Yeah, they didn't allow Pepsi in prison back then.
I'm saying before prison, so you don't need to talk about it anymore. But he weighed over 300 pounds. And when he was in 68, 69, he was winning back-to-back Cy Young Awards. He had a little three-piece combo that would play at jazz clubs all around Detroit. He got on the Ed Sullivan Show playing music.
Ooh, and we have Big G. Little Wayne says Higgins definitely isn't starting. I stand corrected, sir.
Verlander is all time. Yeah, where does a Denny McLain fit? Back to back Cy. Where does Screwball fit? He's going to win his second Cy Young this year. What do you think, Mary Jane? But Verlander's not a bad choice.
They've had some really good pitching in the last, 15 years, probably?
Who have they had in the last 15 years besides Screwball?
Are we talking
David Price,
football?
baseball.
Verlander?
Verlander, Price, what's the other guy?
Plays with Toronto now. Scherzer?
Max Scherzer. Yeah. Max Scherzer's the other guy. That was a pretty good 1-2-3 combo.
Yeah, they had three former Cy Young Award winners on the same team. And one of them was the defending Cy Young Award winner.
Scherzer and Price were, or not Price, but Verlander were both from the Tigers, though. Price was from somewhere
Yeah.
else, wasn't
Yes. I believe that Scherzer was through the farm system.
he? I think so. I think you're right.
And they had other Dan Petrie, Jack Morris were good pitchers for the Tigers.
Jack Morrison, he played for the White Sox as well at one point. Or was he always a Tiger?
He played for the Twins.
Ah,
Okay.
that's right.
We have some comments. Hi-Fi says, Don, know of Trevor City question mark. Someone mentioned it last night in Michigan. I told them to watch Windy City Heat.
My mother actually, who's dead now, passed away in Traverse City. She lived in Traverse City the last maybe, I don't know how many years of her life.
Is that city known for something like? Because I feel like I've heard of it for some reason.
Cherry Blossom Festival.
Okay.
You go to that, it's the closest you'll ever be to heaven.
Thank
Jack
you.
Morris.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Big G Little Wayne says, I'm taking the 31 game winner, followed by he invented Crystal Pepsi in prison. Tyler Durden, Jack Morris was a World Series champion. Big G Little Wayne, Blackjack McDowell played for the White Sox.
Okay, I just got to know.
That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, but he never played for the Tigers. Jack Morris played for the Tigers.
Yeah, I was thinking of Jack McDowell when you said Jack Morris, I think, because I saw pictured Tigers or White Sox immediately. But that's who I was thinking of exactly. I haven't thought of that guy's name in ages.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, don't correct me. I wasn't wrong on any of my selections.
No, it's me.
Oh, by the way, is there any way that I can talk about the Mary Jane six-pack?
Oh yeah, you're late. I mean, we've been in mid-show banter for
nobody asked me anything about it.
Over 10 minutes of mid-show banter.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to introduce it? Ladies and gentlemen, on Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you see the Pretty Girl Show with the best segment on the Pretty Girl Show, the Mary Jane Six Pack. And now we have some updates from the games, sports, scores, stuff, blah blah. Don Barris, applaud.
Okay, just so you know, I'm not at the game, and I have to catch the scores on the television. And right now, we've got 2 games for today, and both of those games, it's the Illinois Fighting Illini versus the Indiana Hoosiers, and the Florida Gators versus the Miami Hurricane. And now in these games, like I say, they're both at commercial right now. In other games that are not part of the Mary Jane six-pack, but were important to me, Michigan beat Nebraska by 3 points. Okay, we still don't have a score update from the Illinois-Indiana game, but Mary Jane went with Illinois, and I believe they're trailing. I think I just saw a touchdown. They might be up like by 3 touchdowns, maybe.
What was the spread on the Michigan?
The spread was Illinois is giving Indiana 6.5 points. Mary Jane picked Illinois. Hollywood Harry picked Indiana. Mojo Yoga picked Indiana. Who's V?
Whisker Biscuit.
Oh, okay. Picked Indiana, and Don Barris picked Indiana. So the only person to pick Illinois was Mary Jane. And I think right now Indiana's leading 21-7.
What?
Indiana is leading the game 21-7.
That's not good.
For you, for everybody else, it's good. And the other game that is played today, the Florida Gators are taking on the Miami Hurricane. Mary Jane went with the the Florida Gators. Hollywood Harry went with the Florida Gators. Mojo Yoga went with Miami. Vicky went with the Florida Gators. Don went with Miami. Miami is up 10-0. And those are the two games that are playing right now.
Okay. Thank you.
So right now you would be 0-2, Mary Jane.
Okay, very nice.
I would,
And
I would be 2-0.
oh, very nice. Do you want to do some sports play-by-plays?
Uh, the guy right there for he's gonna be sacked. Big loss. Illinois, Indiana gets up. They seem very happy about sacking the quarterback. They are leading 21-7, and that's a 14-point lead if you're not very good at math. And they just sacked this guy from Illinois. He went back and he's like, "Oh, ow!" This guy came over, "Ow!" And so, all right, as you can see on the replay here, the guy acted like he got a home run. The bat. All right. Oh. Let's see what happened here. In the Miami, oh, okay, they didn't get a safety, but Florida's kicking Miami, and it went out in Miami territory at about the 47, 48-yard line. Wait a minute. No, maybe the 44-yard line. So Miami takes over in good position. We go back and we're watching. The one guy, oops, another sack for Indiana. They went back there. Well, here they go. It's not much time. There's the punt. The Illini guy punted it to Indiana. Went over his head and went into the end zone. They come out to the 25-yard line.
We got some people in YouTube or Twitch. Sorry, Twin Doss says he can't hear you. Is it me? And then he says that you can hear now. Sometimes Twitch does that. I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. It does happen occasionally. And Warlock Wolf says, hello, everyone. He's here. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And it sounds like Twitch is having some issues today, so sorry about that, fellas.
Hello, thank you.
And Don, Tyler Durden wants to know if the Vikings fans are ready for the Carson Wentz experience.
I don't know. What do you think? All I care about right now is Detroit winning. You know, this is unbelievable.
If they turn to Carson Wentz, they're giving up on J.J. McCarthy pretty quick, which
Well,
maybe.
yeah, but you know what? He's injured, so he's not playing.
Oh, is he? Okay, I was unaware of that.
Yeah, he came out. He hurt himself in the last game, and maybe, but I don't know. Maybe now he's able to play. They said Purdy wasn't going to play, but then they said he's going to be there for San Francisco. Hi, Mary Jane. Don, a pretty girl. Don was a pretty girl last night. Thank you.
Hello, Warlock Wolf. Hello, hello. Hello, Twin Doss. Hello, hello. Hello, Black and Blue. Hello, hello. Oh, Manji, can you hit the clock for the 2 minutes? closing show banter?
Sure.
Don, do you have any more play-by-plays?
Uh, so we're not going to make up for your 10 minutes being late?
We are, but it's still
Ah,
closing show banter.
well, there's 15 minutes left in the show.
Yeah.
So why would you have a 2-minute warning?
Closing show banter does not have that much of a time limit. We need to get the 2-minute countdown out of the way from mid show banter to closing show banter before we can worry about how long closing show banter is.
I'm just very confused.
You look very pretty today.
Well, thank you.
Oh, off the topic. Question for the Mitch and Friends show, and I am clearly able to hear Mitch during the show. Is this supposed to occur? Very concerning.
It doesn't look like there's going to be any more Mitch and Friends shows.
Oh, he's been canceled?
It seems like it. Seems like he doesn't have time to ever do it.
It's not an official decision. That's just what the prediction is. Thank you, Big G Little Wayne, for stopping by. Have a great rest of your lovely Saturday afternoon. Dawn, you look very pretty today. What's on the flashy light box?
Looks like Indiana might score again.
Oh, it is now 2 minutes. Sorry, we missed the 10-second timer.
Oh, we need the countdown, Omanji, please.
Go ahead and do it then.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Closing Show Banter, right here on The Mary Jane Show. First, I would like to introduce the players in this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand to Don Barris. He's here. Applaud. Hello, Don. How are you doing for this wonderful closing show banter of The Mary Jane Show on a lovely Saturday afternoon?
I don't know.
Okay, and moving right along, best moderator in the business. Hello, Omanji. Welcome to Closing Show Banter. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, Closing Show Banter right here on The Mary Jane Show officially begins. Take it away.
It's your show.
Do we have any sports play-by-plays?
Indiana just scored a touchdown. We're waiting for the extra point attempt. But it looks like they're beating Illinois by 3 touchdowns. And it's not even halftime.
We have some comments. Tyler Durton says Mitch needs to wash. And Cyberstalker Doss wrote a question that I don't think I can read on the air. But yeah, he feels Mitch is bad. Very bad.
Have they released Mitch from the Utah
La
show?
la 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 la.
What are you singing for?
Do you like my song? Don, if you
No.
don't, I'm afraid you don't understand the context of the question.
No, I
And
don't.
it'd be better just to sit there and look really pretty with your really pretty girl mustache. Can we see the blinking blue eyes?
Nope.
How many more games do we have in the Mary Jane 6-pack for today, Don? 2 down, 1 to go?
No. those games are like about halftime, and there's no more games today. Tomorrow there's pro games, and then Monday night there's a game. So there's two today, one tomorrow, and one Monday.
Do you have any other games today that you're personally excited about?
I already mentioned the Michigan game.
Is that over?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh no. Tigers lost again. Fifth straight loss. Guardians won. So that means they're down to 2.5, and they play a doubleheader today. And wow, they could be a game down after today, I think, or game up over Cleveland. Holy shit!
That catcher broke Ken Griffey Jr.'s franchise record. That's pretty wild.
That's I could care less. Jeez, oh man. So in the two games today, you got one with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. Miami is leading 10-0, and in the other game, it seems like it's right before a half, and it's 28-7. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's another touchdown.
Don, would you like to confirm a musical reference?
What's the musical reference?
They said Black and Blue in the chat says she was singing Minnie Riperton, parentheses, loving you. What is that?
Loving You was actually the mother of that girl from Saturday Night Live who sang a song called Loving You in the mid 70s. And this woman hit this note where she went, "Ah!" And it was just crazy. So everybody knows Minnie Riperton.
Oh, Tyler Durden. So Don, how much for the mustache? Question mark.
Audio is down. Is that true,
No.
Old Man G?
No. Go past it. Audio is fixed now. Blame Mitch for the echoes. Audio is much better now. And it's easy because Dawn is beautiful, says Twin DOS.
Thank you.
Oh, la 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 la. When I did my la 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 la's, that's what they said it sounded like. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to do that, but thank you.
And I think that I'm wondering what there's a possibility. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't even say it. But Loving You might be. There's some Stevie Wonder tie into that, I think. But I can't tell you what it is.
Do you want people to look it up for you?
Sure, why not?
Is there anyone out there, first person to get it gets the prize of just being the first. Anyone out there can find the Minnie Ripper Loving You Ripperton and who? Stevie Wonder tie-in?
Is there a Stevie Wonder tie-in? Like,
Is there a Stevie Wonder tie-in, and what is it?
Did he have anything to do with the song? Anything like that?
Oh, hold on. Warlock Wolf says, Mary Jane, lovely voice. Thank you. Oh, Tyler Durden says, Howie Mandel says his favorite movie is Windy City Heat. And Don says, thank you, thank you.
I'm not saying thank you, thank you.
Oh, Twin DOS says Stevie Wonder produced the album Perfect Angel and played keyboard on it.
For Minnie Riperton?
Yes.
See, I was right then.
And very pretty good. Yeah, and Twin DOS says yes. Oh, Twin DOS, you won a prize of being
The first to tell us.
first to do this thing. Oh, that's a very spiffy t-shirt, Don. Does that t-shirt have any significance to you?
Well, today I'm interviewing Mummy after Don Barris's Blu-ray company rented Mummy, Mary Jane's Mummy, the movie The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, because I told her it was the best Western ever. And I haven't heard her thoughts on it.
Or are you doing another 10 questions with Mommy about a movie?
Yes.
Ooh. Twin DOS says, I'd like to pass the prize of being number one to Don. Thank you very much.
By the way, just so you know, Indiana's driving again. If these games end the way that they're playing out right now, I will be 2-0.
Oh, we have another musical Stevie Wonder fact or statement. Stevie Wonder did a song called Loving You Is Sweeter Than Ever by the Four Tops. Do you know that song, Don?
It's not coming to mind, but so I can't verify or deny it.
Okay, very nice. Oh, so what game is on right now?
I'm watching Indiana, Illinois. Indiana's up 28-7 with 2 minutes left before half. And this is part of the Mary Jane six pack. Mary Jane picked Illinois. I picked Indiana. And they're now inside the 25-yard line with 2 minutes left. So they got enough time to score, and they could score another touchdown. Let's see what happens. Then they would be up by 4 scores, 4 touchdown lead.
Very pretty girl, Don. What do you see on the field now? Okay, I don't know if this is a goofy question or not. Would you like to take a question, Don?
Sure.
Tyler Durden says Richard Pryor Jr. claims to have had sex with Sam Kinison. Any thoughts? Question mark.
I do not believe that is true. But I do know that there was a time Richard Pryor Jr. was working at the Comedy Store. and it was at a time that Sam Kinney was around. But do I believe that that is true? No, I do not.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, score update.
Ooh, yes, please.
With a minute 29 left of the second quarter, the first half, University of Miami Hurricanes now lead the Florida Gators 13-0. And in the other game that's still going on, we're coming back from the 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout, I guess they call it in college. Indiana's inside the 25-yard line, throws a pass down to the 21.5-yard line with a minute 56 left. And so they got plenty of time. And Indiana up 28-7. So let's see if they score a touchdown. The guy is in the back, hike one, hike two, give me the ball, please. And he hands, fakes hand, nope, it was a handoff. He gained a couple of yards and gets a first down. So it's 1st and 10.
Hello to the Toy Bowl Comedy 210. He says, yo, yo, hello.
Yo, yo to you. Hello to you. Indiana's at the 12-yard line. They go back to pass. Throws it out. Guy catches it. It goes down to the 9. The clock is running. Minute 60, 15. Tick, 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 tick. Indiana hurries back. They called a timeout. Indiana called a timeout. Minute 14 left. It's their first timeout.
We have would you like a
Like a what?
controversial statement?
Yes.
Okay, Black and Blue says not to bring up controversial in these trying times, comma, but Don, do you think Stevie Wonder has been faking his blindness?
I do not.
Okay.
I can tell you this, though. Who shook hands with Stevie Wonder in this room? I did.
Ooh, and
He came over to the Comedy Store, and I told him that I'm from Saginaw, Michigan.
Weren't you born in the same hospital?
Yes, we were. By the way,
wow.
it looks like Indiana just scored another touchdown. So there's a minute 9 left. They're going to kick the extra point to go up 35-7. Let's see if they do that. And here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. Kick is straight through. 35-7. Indiana leading by 4 touchdowns with a minute before halftime.
Here's your daddy now, you know.
I know
Thank you, Warlord Wolf 04. And
In the Miami game, Florida just punted to Miami. Miami's taking over at their own 25-yard line. And there's 43 seconds before halftime in this game. Can we call Don Baron von Barris in honor of his pretty mustache? Damon, you can call me that, yes. Feel free.
very pretty girl.
Yeah.
If I was writing a movie with a bad guy that you were playing, I call him Baron Don Christoph.
Very exciting.
All right, well, it looks like in both these games of the Mary Jane six-pack, we're down to the final. The clock is running in the Miami, Florida game. There's 28 seconds left. Looks like they're just going to run the clock out. 15 seconds left. It's halftime at the Miami, Florida game. Miami leading 13-0. Mary Jane, you went with Florida. I went with Miami. I believe that Old Man G did not Campbell.
Okay, we have a few comments. Don is comfort. Your in regards to your mustache, it's not for sale.
Comfort is love.
High Five Protege read that Stevie Wonder, his favorite comic is Don Barris, and is that true?
Yeah, sure it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Exactly.
Wow, that's very exciting. Don, what else would you like on the show? I believe we have passed the minimal time, and we have, in addition to that, added the 10 minutes for the late start.
Okay. Yeah. We can go whenever you'd like.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thus concludes closing show banter. Don, do you have any social media?
Can you give me my social media?
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Barris, wave your hand, put your hat down so they can see who you are. Can be found everywhere at Simply Don One the number or Cameo. No messing with them cameos, trying to get him to say horrible things. Cameos can be found at Don Barris, and like I said, don't try to disparage him or his anything. Only fun, happy cameos or good message to your friends or loved ones. Birthday wishes, Halloween parties, whatever. Holiday parties, I guess.
Can I say something, Mary Jane, too?
Sure.
If you're going to send a message on OnlyFans to Don, make sure you send a tip. Don't just spam his inbox. You know what I mean? Like,
Thank you, Omanji. That's
mhm.
very, very nice.
What does
And
that mean?
what?
What does that mean?
Omanji, I'll let you take this one.
They need to send a tip to talk to you. That's what I'm saying.
They don't need to send a tip to talk.
Well, he's saying that, but he's being nice. Just send a tip.
And now we have Omanji's social media. Hello, Omanji. Social media, please.
Hi there. You can follow me on Twitch at oldmang_gaming. That'd be awesome. And it'd be even cooler if you followed me on YouTube, which is oldman_g. Computer's not really working, but I'm about to say screw it and try to stream anyway. So we'll see what happens. But I got to get on the road with this thing. So don't buy a Dell, by the way, just FYI. And that's all for me.
Thank you, Omanji. I'd like to thank Don Barris for being here and Omanji for being here. And you can find me on Instagram, A with a circle, TheSmokingMary agent.
You made a mistake there.
Rewind. A with the circle, TheSmokingMaryJane. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your Saturday afternoon. Bye.